everyone, my name's Debbie and this channel is Project 39 mini albums, so welcome. I had seen that G45 was coming out with their new spring collections, and I went over to ScrapNCreate because I've ordered from them before and was surprised by how quick I received my shipment, because as soon as I see there's a new G45 collection in the works, I want to get my hands on it. So I had ordered Spring is in the Air and was contacted by Julie, and she asked if I would be a guest designer for them and do something with the Hip Hip Hooray collection. So I was honored to be able to do that. So if you're familiar with ScrapNCreate, they're an online scrapbooking store. They have bundles. Let me show you a couple of pictures. So this is everything that came in the bundle. You need to go check out that video. So again, it's such a great value and fast shipping is fabulous. All right, are you ready to see it? Here it is. Hip hip hooray! Sorry, couldn't resist. All right, let me show you some of the details. So here's the cover. I'm trying to move it so you don't see lights because there is acetate here. I've made little shakers. Now, if you want to do the tutorial and you don't want shakers, that's okay. You could do it without. It's not a big deal. We do have some dimensional adhesive under here, and I used some of the ephemera that came with it. This is a different G45 collection than most. There are different elements in this collection that were so much fun to use. So there's the cover, and of course the tutorial, and I'll tell you more about it later, will give you instructions on how to do this and give you some options if you don't want to do it exact. So here is the inside front cover. We've got just a couple of layers here. I'm keeping with the Hip Hip Hooray theme, but of course introducing some of the fun woodland animals, and then there is also some of the rub-ons, which are so much fun to use. If you haven't used the rub-ons, you need to go play. So this will open up, and I'll show you the side. So here we have just a side-loading photo mat in that side-loading pocket. And that fits in there. And of course, anywhere you see an element on the page, there is room to tuck a photo underneath it. Even here, it's not glued the whole way down. You can tuck a photo. So this is a waterfall. This is 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. So you could put a 4 by 6 photo in here, actually top and bottom. I didn't put any paper in here. There was enough paper you could go back and do that, but I just decided not to, because once you get the photos in, you'll be golden. There's a little spot here that's got another. This is a 4 1/2 by 6 1/2 photo mat for you to put another picture. And that does have a magnet closure. So here we've got just a little pocket with, again, a little journaling card and spot to journal on the back. Here is one of the chipboard elements, and it's held on with some of the ribbon. So the bundles include the ribbon. You guys, I know that Julie takes a lot of time to make sure that the ribbon coordinates nicely, and this was beautiful. It was fun to work with. So here is the top, room to put a little picture, and the bottom room to put a picture as well. And that'll open up like that. I used a sticker there, and this comes out. I had some of this ribbon. It's polka dot ribbon. It matches beautifully with the collection, and I just use this as a tuck spot. And of course this photo mat is in here, but there is a side loading pocket there that's got another little journaling card. There are 3 top loading pages and 3 side loading pages. I did use some of the rub-ons for all of the pages. I did not cover the hidden pocket pages with any paper, because that way you can do whichever orientation of photos you want to do. Oh, there is some ribbon and one of the charms that come with the bundle. just add some more, another element of, it's just beautiful. Okay, so a little bit more color here. I just love the colors, how they all went together. Now, some pages don't have all the colors, but this one did. So, and this was such a cute cut apart, I had to use that. So that'll open. One of the pieces of ephemera was this little hobbit hole, a little rabbit hole, and it makes for a great tuck spot. Now, you could put a photo there. You don't need to keep the journaling cards or whatever I have in there. You can, and put a photo here if you wanted to. You could put one portrait or one landscape, but again, there is just a little journaling card there holding its place until you get the book and can do something to it. This is a chipboard element. Some of the ribbon, one of the charms is on there. This will open like that. And of course, room for photos here, room for photos. Room for journaling here, and a cute little photo there. And I loved this little scene. This was, again, it's different than Graphic 45 normal collection. This was like a 5-inch on the 12 by 12 page border strip, I guess I'll call it, for lack of a better word. So I was excited to be able to use that, and it sort of takes center stage here. So again, you can see you've got lots of room to put photos on that page, but there's more. Another one of the pieces of ephemera, and there's room to put in, you could have it which way you wanted to, or you could move this somewhere else in the book, put it in, on the back pocket or whatever. Like this, you could put on your back pocket, or you could put your photos here. You could put a 5x7 photo here, and wouldn't it look gorgeous with this just sort of adding to the whole artistry of the page. But we'll put that there just in case that's where you want to keep it. And then this will go down, and that will go down, and that will hold it in. Now this is a top loading pocket. And again, I did not put paper on here, but isn't that adorable? So there is some of the rub-ons. I'm going to just leave that aside for now. This is a smaller side loading pocket with a couple of the cut aparts. Just there was room. This I fussy cut out of one of the pages. A chipboard element, and that opens like that, but you could add something right there. This is just a little belly band on the flap with a couple of the pieces of cut aparts from the collection. And this is a larger photo mat. So there were little borders that said best day ever, hip hip hooray, happy, happy, happy. That's that pretty yellow paper. And it was fun to use those as accents on the pages. So that can go there, and that'll hold in like that. This will open up, and there's another little pocket with just another cut apart. G45 still included some stamp images, and you'll see I've used them throughout the book, but especially on that page, I have, these were some of the pieces of ephemera, and I just had a couple of the stamps that I just tucked in there. You could put a small photo if you wanted to, but there is a pocket on this flap, and there is a card that you could put a small photo on, and that'll come down, room to put a photo. That'll open to the side, and that'll open to the side. And the inspiration for this set of pages was there were some of these adorable cut aparts that were from the 8x8 collection. And I just wanted to make sure there was room for them. And then there was also some of the bigger ones. You know, when you get a 12x12 page, these are 4x6. So these are smaller with the 8x8 page. But I just loved being able to use them and putting them in the little pockets. And then this is a full page pocket with room for a good size photo. And that can go in there, and that's in there. Whoops. Get back where you need to go. Aren't those images darling? Just so cute. And that will stay down like that. And then here is our side loading pocket with, again, some of our rub-ons. I loved the confetti rub-ons. They were so cute. So here I did a sort of a monochromatic set of pages, just because it looked so pretty together. These different patterns just mixed and mingled wonderfully. Now there is room here if you wanted to put, it's a tuck spot. It's not sealed, so you still can add something to that photo mat. So here, for instance, that is open and that is open as well. Some more little journaling cards. So if you don't put a photo there, you could put the journaling card, but you can put a picture there, and again, a tuck spot. But again, room for a 5x7 photo if you wanted to. This is open, so you could tuck something in there if you wished. Don't you just want to get lost in the woods with these images? They're just so cute. This is a top-loading pocket. And then our next page, so we went with the pink coral, whatever color you want to call that. And now on this set of pages, we've got some green. So this is a large pocket, and there is a little folder that's got a fold in it, but room to put large photos or a couple of small ones there, and room on the back for one good size photo. And as well, you could tuck photos into the pockets. So there was a whole page that had these stamps on it. So I used those as much as I could on these sets of pages. This is a double stacked belly band. So another journaling card there in between the belly band. And here is a really good size photo mat. And isn't that paper just adorable? So that can go in there. And that just makes such a pretty composition. Here is our hidden pocket page. Another, this is a cake. It says happy birthday. That is just so perfect. All right, so this page, there was a whole, this is the 8x8 one, but there was a whole page with these images on it. Do I still have one left? This is part of what's left from a 12x12. So it just was a whole page, which if you wanted to use this collection for birthday cards, how adorable would it be? And I still have some left. I'll show you what I have left at the end of the video, but I am definitely going to make some birthday cards with this. But I thought, let's leave the page intact and use that as a page in this mini album. So you can do a couple of different things. Well, first of all, this opens like that. There's a little sticker in there. And same here, this opens. So my idea for this was, if you're doing this for like first birthday and you have lots of birthday cards, let's say Aunt Sylvia and Uncle Bob send you a birthday card, you could photocopy it and shrink it and maybe put, you know, much love, good luck, whatever, Aunt Sylvia, and put a picture of them here. And then when baby gets older, he's going to look and see pictures of Aunt Sylvia in these little ones. You could do this with every single one of these. So you would get 12 flaps. Now I didn't do that because it was fun not to. This one is actually a shaker. It's hard to see with the lights on it, but that's a shaker. And the rest of these are, there's 3 layers here. The bottom layer, the second layer is this one that we see, and the third layer are these, or this one is popped up just to give you some dimension so you can see. It's just very interesting. Now you could do more of the shakers, you could do more of the flaps, you could do more of the raised, or you could have them all lower, a different level. And instead of leaving, you could put photos in here. Every single one of those could have a photo, because a lot of those elements are on this page, but this is using the 12x12 page. So this comes off. There's a magnet inside, and then this will open up, giving you room to put photos. See, look at how adorable those are. So that will go like that. This one comes down. This one will come out even more. And then we've got the photos here as well. And then this will come up, and then you can put a photo right there. I mean, maybe the whole family together for the baby's birthday or something like that. And then you can add all of the people that came to the party on these pages. I just think it's such an adorable collection. And again, this is a different thing than I've seen in most G45 papers, and it deserved to get some center stage attention on it. So, loved that. Here's the top loading pocket. Cute little mouse and cute little Mrs. Mouse. There's the back of that. I just put XXOO there. Again, rub-ons. And then the final page has this paper was gorgeous. It has sort of the green polka dots and different layers. I mean, you can see some of the texture through there, and all of the animals are featured here. So this I just added sort of as an afterthought, but I guess I just love this bear. But you take him off, and then there is this page, which would give you room to put several photos. And that goes back. And then these are dimensional. It's hard to see on the video, but again, you know, I love the G45 stamps, and they were very special. I liked having them on here. For those who know me or follow me, you will know that I like to do a large pocket on the back of all of my albums. I just feel it gives you room to put photos, footprints, handprints, napkins, invitations, and although it's not gusseted, you could still put a lot of things in this pocket. So I like to have a pocket with a flap to put everything else that you had no room for in the rest of the book. Although it's hard to imagine you didn't have room for it in the rest of the book. There's a cute little kitty charm there. So that is the inside back cover with room to put everything. Now I'll show you the back of the book. There's one of the chipboard elements with a cute little picture in it from the stamps. And there is the spine. And here we are back to the front cover and giving you time for me to tell you. So there will be a tutorial. If you're seeing this in mid-February, give me another couple of days to get it all done. Everything's filmed. I just have to do a final check and upload them. And there will be a playlist, so you can follow along on the playlist. I start with supplies to making the cover and the base pages, and then I take it just about page by page. I think I do the inside front cover and the front of page 1, and then I'll do the back of page 1, front of page 2, and go all through it. And then the last will be the covers and the inserts and anything else that I felt like you needed to know to make the album. So that is it. I want to thank Julie for inviting me to play with this collection. It is simply adorable. Oh, let me show you what I have left so you know. So if you do get the bundle, you know, you get the, well, you can see everything. So I had 4 sheets of paper left from the 12 by 12, several almost full-size sheets from the 8 by 8, and of course another. So that's 5 sheets from the 12 by 12. So there is enough left to make several other projects and a couple little scrappies. Not a heck of a lot. Not a heck of a lot. And there was a little bit of ribbon, a couple of charms, but mostly everything is used. So that's what I have. So go to scrapandcreate.com. There's a link in the description box. There will be a link to the playlist once everything is all together. If you are new to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so you know when that playlist is uploaded and you can get started making the album. So that is what I have. Thank you again, Julie. It was a lot of fun. Don't forget to like and subscribe and do all those YouTube things, and have a fabulous day.